I've decided to make a video, a last video of the year here in Hawaii. It's the 31st of December, but probably the first video for the rest of you that are somewhere else in the other parts of the world that watches my video. I've been toying with the idea of being a minimalist for 2022. Um, Before I do that though, reasons why I want to be a minimalist, because it can get overwhelming owning a lot of things, right? And by the way, the definition of minimalism or being a minimalistic person is this. Minimalism is intentionally living with the only things that you absolutely need. It's having and being surrounded by fewer material items so you can do more with your time and life. Minimalist living allows you the freedom to spend less time and money on stuff and spend more energy on actually living. I've been toying with the idea of being a minimalist for 2022, and you probably heard me talk about that before in one of my videos, until I really kind of start looking around and realize that I just can't. Most of us can't. Being a minimalist, meaning you have to let go of a lot of things, including the things that make you money or the things that make you happy or your passion. And in my case, that is a lot of things that I own. If I become a minimalist, meaning I probably have to let go of this channel as well and not talk about, the numerous jeans, numerous boots, numerous t-shirts, numerous heritage clothing that I own. So here are, in my opinion, again, I am not flaunting anything I have. I am just kind of making sense of this minimalistic thing. Here are reasons why I can't be a minimalist. Hey, wait, though. I know that somebody's gonna get their feelings hurt just because my stance is on the other side of this. But just watch the whole thing, and I apologize if I, hurt someone. That is with the idea that, of course, I will be a minimalist all the way, such as a good example of that, and nothing against being vegan, but being vegan, right? It's just you can't have both feet on each side of being vegan and a vegetarian, or just being vegan sometimes and vegetarian sometimes, or being vegan and not vegan sometimes, right? That is, for me, it's all or nothing. So what is it about being minimalist that I can't do? Well, there's a lot. I can tell you right now, there's a lot of things that are going on in my life that I can't be a minimalist. So here they are. One reason, I have too many clothes. I'm over here at Savers, and I think I can't let go of the fact that I'm a stylist and that I have a lot of clothes. Aside from shopping, I love my clothes. This channel is based on heritage clothing, and those heritage clothing have to come from somewhere. So being a minimalist, using the bare minimum, it's not going to work out for this channel. That's another reason why I can't be a minimalist. I have to buy things. In fact, I bought more things for the coming year because I need it for this channel. It's coverage for this channel. I mean, most things that I have, I use on the daily anyways. I really do. And it doesn't cost me a lot of time. And also it makes me happy. I mean, if that is not the definition of minimalism, then I'm not a minimalist for sure. But I just have a lot of clothes. I have a lot of boots. I have a lot of jeans. I have a lot of shirt. But each and every one of those I use anyways, and it doesn't give me any hardship. So it's another reason. Cars. Unfortunately, I have a lot of cars. Well, that's not an unfortunate. That's a good problem in my opinion. I have 7 vehicles in this lot. 5 runs, 5 are registered and running, and I drive them. My family drives them every day. Now, I'm in the business of buying and selling, if you would say, right? I buy broken Jeeps, restore old cars, and then eventually sell them for a profit. That is not even close to being a minimalist. So if I wanted to be a minimalist for 2022, that means I gotta sell everything. But if you're like me, would you sell this Jeep? I don't think so. Would you sell this FJ Cruiser? I don't think so. Would you sell that truck over there? Maybe, but I've owned that truck since 2003, brand spanking new. Now, I am not bragging, okay? I am far from bragging, and I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you the truth that I cannot be a minimalist because I just have all of these things that's hard to I just have all of these things that's hard to let go. It's hard to let go right now and be a minimalist. Besides, if I do become a minimalist, then what's my family going to drive? Right? What's my son going to drive? What's my daughter going to drive? What's my wife's going to drive? Absolutely cannot survive with one car. So I give it to those that are minimalist and have maybe one vehicle, an electric vehicle for that matter, but that's not me, and that's the reason why I can't be a minimalist. Aside from owning those vehicles, I also own 3 motorcycles. Well, used to be 4 motorcycles, but one I sold to my brother-in-law because I just have too much. I own 3 now, being myself and my wife drive these motorcycles, and one as a project. But aside, along with me fixing vehicles and selling them for a profit, I also do motorcycles like Harley Davidson, fixing them and selling them for a profit. That is what I do, as far as that is my passion, and I believe that my passion is not really work, like I'm playing, but at the same time, another reason why I can't be a minimalist, because that means I have to get rid of that. That is an absolute, I have to go down to absolute necessity, and the motorcycles are what we call pleasure vehicles, right? So another reason why I can't be a minimalist, guys. Now, I'm not saying that you should be a minimalist, or it's not possible to be a minimalist. I think it's where you're starting from, right? Yeah, it's true. I started from a very poor lifestyle. I did not have anything when I came to the United States. I was born in California. I grew up in the Philippines and came to the United States with a t-shirt and my shorts, and that's no money in my pocket, right? And that made me yearn for things, but not abuse that yearning. Well, there was a stage in my life in which I did abuse that. I maxed out my credit cards. I was single. I bought expensive cars, expensive clothes, way out of my reach and my paycheck, but I did it and I didn't care. But as soon as I had a chance to clean that out of my record, I did. I paid off all my bills. In fact, by the time I got married, I had 0 bills. I had 0. I owed nobody nothing. I didn't have any money in the bank, but I owed nobody nothing, and I was able to start from free. I was able to start from the bottom, scratch, debt-free with my wife, and then built up all of these things that I have now. Back then, yes, I'm absolutely can tell you that that is the minimalism in me right there. Being a minimalist, if you're poor, you don't have anything anyways, then you can't really waste your time buying things, right? You can't really waste your time trying to figure out what you need to buy and make money to buy it, because you really don't have a job, you don't have money. So that's minimalism. But I think fast forward to 2021, there are a few vloggers out there that call themselves a minimalist, but they're not true to what minimalism is all about. I'm just saying. I'm not against that. I'm not against that lifestyle. If you want to be that, if you want to be part-time minimalist, it is all good. I'm just telling you that I can't be like that because I'm already at the stage of life in which I can't. It will affect a lot of the things that I do. It will affect my social life, my personal life, my family, and everything if I just say, hey guys, I'm gonna strip everything I got and I'm gonna start from scratch and just own one of everything. Not going to work. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you take it. It's up to you to move forward with what you believe in. And if you believe that, the term minimalist can be bent and adjusted and just applied to the small portion of your life, That could work. Yes, that absolutely could work. There are tons of people out there that consider themselves minimalist and are successful. Just don't think. I just don't think personally that if you're a minimalist, you own cars, you own clothes, you own a home, things like that, right? I know that sounds rude, but minimalism is like, being a monk. That's like maybe too extreme, but that's what I think of it. So I would say I'll quit talking about minimalism and I'll just be happy. It's 2022, guys. There's so many things that could happen in 2022. And one thing that I know is going to happen is that I'll probably talk about minimalism again. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you like that. Please don't forget to comment on the comment section below what you think. Also subscribe if you haven't done so. Hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. Also, a like and a share on videos like this will definitely spread the word about our channel. Spread the word about Stylish Grease Monkey Chris and what the channel is all about. Aloha.